Now we want more dex, but we could probably use more endurance as well, you know. More arcane would also be nice. Build up our bleed and our poison a bit quicker. Although I don't think either would do us any good in this place, because this was all spirits, wasn't it? I suppose we should have a quick peek with at least one character at some point. Now, there's a bunch of scrapping going on over there, so let's try upstairs. There's a bit of glovewort. Lovely. Grave 6. Oops, I forgot to press jump because I was too busy pressing the old style jump. Scarlet Rot, you say? Collapsing Stars, you say? That sounds nice. Now, whilst everyone's scrapping, seems like an ideal time to explore this place. But we also don't want to be in this rock for longer than necessary, really. Decent runes though, if you let these lads fight amongst themselves, it seems. Now, where might be a way forward? Sod it, let's just get rotted, it's fine. What have we got to lose? There's a way forward. Wary of ambush. Boglins. Yep. Boglins are the worst. And we're dead. Is that a hidden wall? That looks like a hidden wall. Maybe it's just me. And maybe it would be time to try the Night Rider flail again, because these Boglins are just a pain in the bumhole. It's only +5. It's still probably better against the Boglins than anything else we've got going on right now. So you can get in here without getting rotted, that's good. That lad's just going to chuck fire at us forever, unless we lurk out of his range, maybe? Or is he still just going to chuck fire forever? That's fine. Let's test the theory. Is that illusory? No. And yeah, the flail's not much better in here because of the old lack of damage it's doing, because it's not very high level. Oh god. I was thinking of jump attacking you, and instead you jump attacked me. Awful shit. Have some of this. Yeah, those fire pots do quite a lot of damage. Nasty. Now, what if we were to try the old run through without stopping for any reason? Other than perhaps gathering our runes. It's usually good clean fun doing that. And you can't ambush us if you can't catch us. Right, why am I not running properly? Is it just because... maybe my controller is playing up, I'm not sure. But there doesn't seem to be much down here, to be honest. There's an item over here, though. Get off! I said get off. Terrible shit. Ouch. At least now we can deal with this lad, perhaps. Or maybe not. Maybe we can't. I just want to explore. Now what's down this way? Anything exciting? There's So this is the door, so there's no lever in here. There's probably no lever up here anywhere. Are you trying to shoot at me? You are? Unbelievable. And you're shooting at me as well. The audacity of these lads. That actually did real good damage. I'm not impressed. Don't even know what hit me that time. Yeah. Ah, piss off. I didn't even see your arrow coming out there. It's a bit of a maze. Are we supposed to jump out these windows, perhaps? Or does that just lead us back to Boggling Country? It does, doesn't it? And then, what else is around here? Anything much? Flight of stairs over there. Still a boglin on our tail. Maybe we'll come back another day. But yeah, that place seems interesting, shall we say. What's friend Hugh got for us? Anything? So we need smithing 3 and 5. And to buff our flail we'd need smithing 2. We need 6 of them. And then we need more 3s. Now where's Enya? She's got a talisman slot for us, hasn't she? I mean, we still haven't got the map for Altus. We could get that. There's another cave over there. That's not Seathwater, is it? No, Seathwater's there. So what's that cave all about? Maybe we can find out. Oh, come on. How is that fatal? That's barely even a drop. I don't like it when you find fatal drops that could have just been avoided by going round a bit then going down. It's like... make the fatal drops like big old cliffs that are very clearly impassable. Don't just make me shuffle a few feet to the right. Oh, and I've left my runes up top, haven't I? Because they don't get dropped at the bottom, do they? I know that. I should know that by now. I've done it enough times. Now see, this looks more like a fatal drop. This one actually looks fatal. Which is fine. So how does one get down there? Can we do it by going down that slope? It looks like probably no. All the bloodstains would suggest that's correct. It is a no. So I guess we'll have to try and work our way around and down. Alright, let's get back those runes. It's part of the fun, isn't it? Scooping your runes back up after a death. Now I'll head to Lux Ruins and see if we can't work our way up. Up as in north, not as in up. Ooh. Just a random golden seed that I missed before. Lovely. Why are you up there? Come down. At once. Bloodblade. Cool. That might be a better blade, a better blood spell than the one we've currently got. Depends. Is it a sorcery or is it an Ash of War? Yeah, it's an Ash of War. Coat the arm with blood and then unleash an airborne blood blade that causes hemorrhaging. Means we've currently got Bloody Slash, which seems to do something broadly similar. But this one's probably better because you can't get it until you get to Altus. Oh, you didn't even have any weapons on you. Oh well. Could have probably spared those guys. Should I spare that one? Although that one does have a cool hat. Always got to kill the hat guys just in case they drop the hats. Troll, you say? Cave that requires stone sword keys, you say? Two of them. We haven't got two of them. And now there's a troll on our bum, so we can't even read those messages to see what treasures might lie ahead. Ah well. We could probably go back to base and buy some stone sword keys, but then we've got to gallop all the way back over here to use the bloody things. It's most vexing. Stop that. So instead let's trek up this hill, see what's what. Although is this leading us to where we could fight Riley the Idol if we'd already handed in our Volcano Manor quest? Maybe. And then we've got the castle that I couldn't find a site of grace nearby last time I was here. Let's go back and speak to Tanith. Second mission, good. Riley the Idol, lovely.
So then I shall introduce banal, recusant. Why not add?
And a bunch of ashes. Ooh, that's an occult one actually. That might be worth buying, you know.
Well,
because occult is the third type of thing that scales well with Dex and Arcane, I believe. So maybe we'll see if we've killed Geezer, and if we haven't, that might give us the runes we need to buy that one. Oh, pow! And we're dead. Good fight. Now, whilst we're out here, it would probably make sense to just go and pick up all the... There's like 4 more golden seeds in Leyndell, and it's a short jog away. And the Site of Grace will come in handy later. So for those reasons, yeah, let's jog into Leyndell before we do anything new and exciting. Because I've got something in mind. I should probably also check how much Carrier Manor we've done, because it'd be nice to start Ranni's quest. Because even if we don't get Ranni's ending with everybody, we're probably going to do a quest with most people, just because there's all sorts of fun items on the way. Where were the other golden seeds? They were just up that way somewhere, weren't they? Because they were near the other way into Leyndell, if I remember rightly. Oh my gosh, that's new. We'll just keep moving for the moment. Although, do we need to keep moving? Why not fight it? I mean, that's a pretty good reason not to fight it, because it's a bloody whirlwind, and it nearly one-shots. Yep, it's a bit quick. It doesn't take a lot of damage either. And now it's dodging our arrows as well. Why does everything have to dodge arrows? Why does this game not want you to have an archery build? Oh, piss off. No, I'm trying to run away. Now up there is where Margit reappears. Can we strafe around the edge and avoid running into him? Oh, there's another Site of Grace here as well, so that's perfect if you want to fight him at any point. Cool. But this is all just for later. And we've got more camps, so if you try and get into Leyndell through this route, it's every bit as well guarded as the other way, if not more so, because there's trebs. No one likes to get hit by trebs. Oops, wrong weapon. Take that, Treadman. Now, where do I actually want to go today? I think it's somewhere down here. Yeah, that wasn't there before. This hole. Yeah, wasn't here before either. So let's go and have a little poke around in it, shall we? What's the worst that could happen? What do you have to say, message? Not here, but try circling around. Good stuff, I guess. So, circling around which way? Around that way? This is looking promising. Looks like it might go a bit deeper down here. Good. Bloodstains, though, are less promising. No jumping ahead. Okay. I mean, it looks like we could just drop onto that bit, though. Yeah. And then onto this. Yeah, we're getting there. Now, what do you have to say? Here. Maybe? Yeah? Took a bit of wound, but nothing major. Now, where is here exactly? It's got some loot. Always welcome. Anything special? Golden Rune 5. No. Nothing terribly special at all. But then this pillar looks like a bridge. Maybe. Because that looks like a safe drop. Yeah. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we are descending into the pit. Ah, Nokron, the Eternal City. Yes. So this is indeed what Ranni was looking for. More rooftops. They just love making you jump across rooftops. Volcanoes, rooftops. Underground cities, rooftops. It's just rooftops all the time. Academies, rooftops. What are you? Should I be concerned? Blobs. Blobs is fine. We can live with blobs. Or can we? I mean, a Site of Grace would be nice. I know. It's like. Where's the. It's traditional, isn't it? You put Site of Grace in your new area as soon as you arrive. So you can relax and get your bearings. But I see none here. Just blobs. Loads of blobs. Ah! It got us. Should have seen that coming. What's our reward for that triple blob? It's a rune arc. Great. Fort Cave. Slightly different message to the usual. But yeah, this place looks sick. I'll allow rooftops if it's going to look this cool all the way through. Wait. Wait. Stop trying to stun lock me, you buggers. Well, he's off the edge. Whoop! We nearly went off too. It's a good thing none of these windows are open, otherwise we'd happily be throwing ourselves into those and dying horribly. Silvertear Husk. Is that a crafting map? So these are the Silver Tears. Fair enough. Makes a mockery of life, reborn again and again into imitation. So yeah, I just want to sight of Grace so then I can go and speak to old Ranni. See what she's got to say for herself. So I guess this entire area is optional, because if Radahn is optional, which I think he might be, then that would make all of this optional too. That was a heck of a drop to not take damage from. But that's fine. We shan't complain. And just random runes. Someone just throw themselves off a cliff or something. No, you lads aren't too tough, so that's very good to see. Although you've got bows, which is less exciting. But now you're all dead, so it's fine. Spirit Flame Arrows. And Ghost Glove Wort 3. I was looking for that. For old Lulu. I'll have to come down here and grab some. And finally, Grace. Good. So let's go speak to friend Ranni if we can. Have we been to... Yeah, we've been to the manor. We've been to the manor upper level, manor lower level. Of course we've been to the manor. That's where we got our whip from. Now, our page friend needs to be dealt with. There's a mage on our tail for some reason. Which means we need this page down ASAP. Oh, have you given up? Like, where were you even attacking me from? Either way, you should die. Giant, on the other hand, we'd rather not mess with. Now, who have we got summon-wise? Lone Wolf... Ashes 3. Yeah, that's probably our best bet. No point bringing Aurelia because we can't poison Loretta in a spirit form. Go get them, dogs. Ouch. Yeah. Although, actually, that stamp wasn't terrible. Although, yeah, now she's doing us in. So we got a bit cocky there. Now, what is she firing off now? More of those. Are they coming to me? Yes. And yeah, couldn't do a lot about that. But that's... Ah, bollocks. Yeah. She was just really good at firing off stuff whilst I was trying to flash there. Which is fair. She is reading our inputs after all. Like, on the one hand, it's not cool that the bosses read your inputs. But on the other hand, you can exploit it, so... You just need to wait for openings before you heal. Now, where do we leave our rooms? Sounds like she just got stunned. Which isn't bad for a pack of wolves. Wait a minute. We're an archer. She's an archer. We're an archer. Let's fire some arrows at her. Pick this up. Yep, got that in time. Good. Now the bow off can continue. Yeah, now she's brought the bow out. I should really be using Mighty Shot, shouldn't I? Although I've got barely any bow left, so barely any FP left, I should say. You're too slow, Loretta. Now you're dead. Hooray! Good job, Wolf. I'm glad at least one of you survived. You're good boys.